Welcome back to the Profits of IT, the show where we explore the intersection of technology, business, and what's next. I'm your host, Jim Punzenberger, founder of ManagedProspectingSystem.com, the only IT marketing system designed to help IT owners escape the feast-or-famine cycle of referrals. And we're the only IT marketing agency that lets you write your own guarantee for us. Today, I'm joined by somebody whose work sounds like science fiction, but it's not. Dr. Kurtys is a strategic advisor at Finalspark, helping pioneer the future of computing through living neurons. That's right. Finalspark is developing a Neuroplatform where biological neurons process information, blurring the line between biology and technology. Well, welcome to the show. Why don't you take a quick moment and say hi to the audience?
Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm Ewelina Kurtys, and I'm happy to be here.
Well, welcome. It's my pleasure to have you. So let's jump right into it. You've been a part of an incredible journey at Finalspark. For listeners new to this space, what exactly is the Finalspark Neuroplatform?
So Finalspark is the startup which is trying to build computers using living neurons, and the Neuroplatform is our laboratory. And what is special in our lab is that it's available remotely. So the lab is situated in Switzerland, in Vevey, but you can access this from everywhere in the world, just through the internet browser. And you can do experiments, you can collect data, you can do the whole project without ever entering our lab. And we initially did it because of COVID, so that our scientists can keep on working. But later we decided to use this opportunity to invite universities from all over the world to work with us for free. And also we got even first commercial clients who pay us for the access to the lab.
Cool. So, what's like to mention something non-scientific? When you're not reshaping computing as we know it, how do you spend your time?
How do I spend my time?
Yeah.
Well, I live in the village in England. It's a very nice place in the countryside. And if maybe almost every day I go to the gym because yes, I like movement. I like to keep fit. I'll also go hiking a lot in these areas. There is a lot of hiking, and I travel a lot. I enjoy traveling.
Cool. Those are some fun things. I like similar things also. Um, so let's shift gears here and maybe clear up some confusion from when we talked last time. You said one big misconception is that living neurons can already run complex algorithms.
Mhm.
What stage of development are we really in right now?
So yes, this is good question. Some people come to us, they think that we can already run ChatGPT, but it's not possible. So at the moment, our Neuroplatform actually is a tool for experiments on living neurons. So you can do experiments on how neurons are processing signals, but these are very basic research. And our team managed to store 1 bit of information in neurons. So it's very early.
And so you've also hinted that there are many conventional ideas in tech
Mhm.
that make you roll your eyes. If you had to pick one, what's one that think limits innovation the most?
What do you mean? The ideas which limiting?
What's a conventional idea out there that is really constraining to the to technology or in development? What's really limiting us taking as humans taking technology to the next level?
I think, I think it's just the more people are working on the problem, the higher likelihood that the problem will be solved very soon. So I think the barrier is maybe our willingness to work on the problems, and maybe also, yeah, the funding in some kind of problems. Of course, we cannot solve everything in science and engineering tomorrow. So there is always limit in funding and people who can do this. So that's why I think it's so important to popularize science. And especially today with the internet, everyone has access to the technical knowledge. Everyone can learn coding, especially because, of course, experimental biomedical research is much more complicated. But things like coding, everyone can learn theoretically, everyone who has access to the computer. So I think hopefully this will accelerate the progress.
So when we chatted earlier, you mentioned that your superpower is adaptability, and you don't really think it's unique. It's crucial in a field like this. How does adaptability actually show up in your day-to-day work?
Yeah, I think if you're a scientist, it's hard to be original in this kind of stuff because there are so many people in the world that I'm sure there are other who have the same. Well, adaptability is important always when you do research because you can never predict the future 100%. So you have to adjust your plans when things are unfolding. And I think the same is in entrepreneurship. So you never know what comes next. So you have to be always flexible and take the best from the situation.
That makes sense. You also mentioned that your process is simple, plain, execute, evaluate, adjust, just keep it a clean cycle. Was there a moment at Finalspark or in your career when that method really got tested?
I don't think so. No, I think, of course, we are changing projects, so every project is different. It's not always that you like what you do, but if you don't like, you have to change it. That's the only thing what you can do with this. So, well, I think, no, I wouldn't be so strict. It just you are changing projects, and of course, the way I think, but I wouldn't be so strict
So
about
really,
the judging.
so really be flexible in your work and the way you execute.
Yes, especially with startups, because in startups you don't have established, routines for everything, and actually a lot of things you have to discover still. So yes, you do your process cycles when you do know exactly what you do.
So Finalspark, the Neuroplatform sounds really exciting. Can you tell us a bit more about that and what can people expect to see in the near future related to Finalspark?
So Neuroplatform is actually our whole laboratory with living neurons on the electrodes, where you can do experiments on signaling of living neurons. And this whole laboratory is, as I mentioned, is available remotely. So you can control everything in the lab by just writing a code in Python in your internet browser. And we do all sorts of experiments. We try to stimulate neurons, we read the response, and we try to kind of make sense from the input and output. And we also not only can send electrical signals to neurons, we can also send chemical signals to them. So we played a lot with dopamine, which we can release to the medium via uncaging, which is a chemical process because dopamine can be chemically caged, and you can uncage it just by putting some light on the medium, on the liquid where neurons are placed. So yes, we are always increasing the capabilities of what you can do with neurons in our lab, and always trying to make it better, more reliable. And there is a lot of automation, so you can run experiments for hours actually, for many, many hours overnight, 24 hours per day, 7 days per week, because it's very difficult problem. Nobody really knows how to program neurons. So you need a lot of trial and error, so a lot of repetition when you do experiments.
I would imagine so. It's very fascinating, and if somebody's fascinated by what you're building, what would be the best way to connect and learn more?
The best way is to check our website, finalspark.com, fill in the form for researchers, for example, send us a short message. We answer every message. And then we send some reading materials about the project because we try to, of course, provide some materials because it's a new topic and there is not so much on the internet about it. So yes, definitely this is the best way. Sending an email. Also on our website, there is a team section. And in the team section, there are also all email address actually to everyone in our team.
So check out finalspark.com and reach out via email, sounds like.
Yes, that's perfect.
So do you have any final thoughts or advice for young scientists or entrepreneurs who are looking to get into the space?
I think for young scientists, I can say that it's you should follow what you like and not the trends, because we cannot predict what will happen. And actually, when you do some subject which you like, then you will enjoy this, and otherwise you will suffer, and it's not worth it.
I think that's some good advice. So check out finalspark.com, and if you're an IT owner looking to improve your marketing, check out managedprospectingsystem.com. Well, thank you again for joining me and sharing. It's been wonderful having you on today.
Thank you so much.
And until next time, stay hydrated and caffeinated. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.